What's up YouTube? Welcome back to WackedOutEcig. I had some extra time in the day, so I figured I'd pop another review into it. And this is a pretty easy one for me to do. It's the Kamry Epipe. So this is the case that the Kamry K1000 comes in. It says Kamry K1000, and there are other models that are available. You have a quick authenticity, they call it a scratch coating for anti-fake code. You can scratch it, or I guess you can use the QR code there to link to their website. It says black over on this side, and there is a little clip on this side. So anyway, opening the case, you get a whole bunch of stuff. You get a quality control card, you get a quick introduction to the Kamry K1000, you get a single bay charger that you can use to charge the 18350 batteries that comes with it, and I guess, yes, it's only for 18350 batteries, but personally I wouldn't trust this charger. I just use the one that I already have. Anyway, it does come with two batteries, two 18350 batteries, and like the charger, I'm not really going to trust them. I'm going to use the one I already have, but at least they give it to you, you know? I mean, it's not built for sub-ohm or anything like that, so you don't need extremely good batteries, but I have tried these batteries, and they're just kind of weak, and they don't work very well, but I'm still impressed that they gave you two of them. Taking it out, you have it in this bag. And here is your Kamry K1000 E-pipe. It comes with this tank, which has liquid in it now because I put liquid, but it does not come with liquid. I think that's kind of obvious. Starting with the drip tip, it is a removable drip tip and it does fit well. You can take the tank off with this, and it's pretty interesting how this threading works. So you have the 510 connection right there, and that's how that connects. And then you have this little threading cover here. Taking this off, this is how you're supposed to put it on, since you can't connect it directly like that, obviously. You need to first thread this on to your tank, and then you can thread it onto the battery, and that's how it connects. At top here you have the, you can see me in the reflection because it is shiny. It is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but it's not that big of a deal. You're not looking at it, and most of the time your thumb is covering it anyway. So you just put a little pressure on it, twist it, out comes your battery. This is a battery that I've been using, just a battery that I picked up at Vape Toronto. Thank you to Rafi for hooking me up with this little battery that I needed to get things working. So down there you have your spring and a little tube, and if you look directly in it, you can see the little holes where the wiring is done and how everything works. So I haven't tried a flat top battery, but I assume that it works, since this the pin on the switch goes down just a little bit. I assume that a flat top battery could work, and actually, yeah, the batteries that come with it are flat top, so flat top does work. But I've been using this this button top. So to put it back on, you just place it on, use your two fingers, and thread it back on, and there we go. The switch the switch rotates all around, so you can have it pointing whatever direction you want. That does not matter to me, but I guess maybe to some people that'll be a bit of an issue. Resting it down, it's not very good at standing up by itself, but I have noticed that But I have noticed that if you put it on something like you can balance it and get it. It's just that if you just want to place it down, it's probably not gonna stand up. At the bottom it says Kamry Epipe K1000. Pretty simple. That's etched on there pretty nicely. I don't think that'll come off anytime soon. But then to fire, you just press that, and hopefully you can hear that firing. You barely need to touch the firing button, but I'll talk about that once we get out of this zoomed up view. So that's about it for the packaging and the up close of the Kamry Epipe. What I've been using personally is not this tank, because for me this tank was pretty horrible. I've been using my sub-tank mini. With the RBA section inside, I built it to about 1.4 or something like that, maybe 1.2, and this fits nicely, so you just have to thread this part on, pop it on your battery, and now this drip tip doesn't fit perfectly, but I get over it. I mean, it pops in there and you can see just a little bit of a gap, but it's not that big of a deal. And I think that looks pretty good. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is firing, and this is how I've been using it. It's with the flavor of the sub-tank mini. It is a delicious vape. So let's go back out. We'll talk a little bit more about this E-pipe, go over some pros and cons, and we'll get out of here. So that was a quick up close look of the Kamry K1000 E-pipe. First off, it's not a cloud making device. This is not something that you're going to want to sub-ohm on, basically because you're using an 18-50 battery, which is not made for sub-ohming. So don't pop on your sub-tank like I'm doing and put in the 0.5 ohm coil and expect to safely vape it. It does work as a mechanical, so it's not going to stop you from vaping it. So you do need to, even though it looks very unintimidating and very cool and simple, it does work as a mech, and you need to know your battery safety and take the proper safety precautions when using this. I'm using a 1.4 ohm coil, and with the 18-50 that I have in here, it's not going over the amp limit or anything, so I can vape it safely, but I'm not going to be getting big clouds out of it. I get small clouds. A lot of the time I've been taking mouth to lung hits. And it's just been a very nice, simple vape. Obviously the flavor I'll be getting is coming from the sub-tank. That's why I like using this. The tank that came with it, honestly, I don't even recommend trying it. I couldn't get it to wick properly. It would vape nice at first, and then the second hit and every hit after that was just burnt and not good. They're not using cotton inside. It's just not a tank that I would like to use, but you can use whatever tank you want on this pretty much. I did try to get my Nautilus Mini on it because I think that would probably be one of the best things to put onto this, but my Nautilus Mini, there's something wrong with it. It's not working properly, so I've just been using this sub-tank and I'm very happy with this. Now, taking an 18-50 battery, the battery life is not good at all, basically. Even with the 1.4 ohm coil, this can last me throughout the day, but not alone. I use other things and I just keep this. If I'm staying home all day, not doing anything, working on reviews or something, I'll just sit this next to my computer and just pick it up every now and then and take a vape. But obviously I wouldn't really recommend this for going out and about because it is kind of big. It's not going to fit very well in your pocket. I guess it fits okay. You can maybe vape it out of your pocket, but honestly, it's not that practical. It's just a nice piece to keep at home, or while you're just sitting around having a drink with your friends. I wanted one of these since they came out. This is kind of old now, and it's funny because in the vape community something can be still relatively new in the regular world, but in the vape world this is kind of outdated already. But there's not much like this on the market. There are a lot of other pipes around, but they're very expensive, and they come with like their proprietary threading, and you have to use their own tanks that come with it that maybe aren't as good as what you can build with the RBA section on a Subtank Mini. So I really like this, and I got the black one, which looks very nice, but they do come in a variety of colors, and they even come in wooden, so you can get a dark wood or a light wood, but I haven't found any in stock anywhere. So I'd like to thank the people over at Elect Thinker for sending this over to me for review. Elect Thinker are a company based in China. They sell a variety of other things on their website as well, but they do sell a lot of ECIGs, and they sell these for around $40 US. So it's going to be a little bit more Canadian if you are in Canada, as I am, but they give free shipping as well. So I think even if you're paying $50, say let's go in between $45 for one of these, I think it's a really cool kind of novelty piece maybe that you can just keep around and vape. You're not going to get the most amazing vape out of this, but you're not getting a really bad vape out of it either. You know, you get what you're getting. If you're vaping 18350 battery, that's the vape you're going to get out of it. As I said, it's not the best, but it's definitely a really nice vape, and if I had to choose an 18350 device to use, it would be this Epipe. So I did mention Elect Thinker are over in China, but they sent this over to me and a DNA 40 clone that I will be doing a review of as well. And they sent these over, and it took 8 days to get here from China, including weekends. So that's only about a week, which is fantastic coming from China. I mean, if you're ordering from somewhere else, I've waited over a month for stuff to come in from China. So to have this come in 8 days, I think it's phenomenal. I'm not sure if I got the regular shipping that they would do for other people, but it said e-packet, so I assume it's the Canada e-packet shipping option. Maybe you have to pay an extra $1 or $2 to get that, but for 5 days, I would definitely recommend this product. It's a lot of fun. It looks cool. It's a great conversation starter, and it vapes nicely. As always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more reviews. Please like the video and leave a comment in the section below if you've tried the K-pipe, if you've tried any other pipes. I mean, I've seen a lot of other pipes out there that maybe look more realistic as a pipe, but they cost upwards of $100. So I think this is really good value. But if you've tried this or any other pipe, let me know and let the other people know that are watching in the comments what you've tried and what your experience has been with them. Elect Thinker are not on the WackedOutEcig forum, but I still recommend that you go over there and check out different products that people are talking about over there. There will be a thread for this review on there that you can chat about it, and you can find out about a lot of other stuff going on in the vaping world altogether. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.